Shifting gears now on to Asia again. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz is in China today. The relationship between the two countries is not easy in the current global trade environment. Lars Holter is with Deutsche Welle and joins me from Berlin on the story. Lars, what's on agenda in Beijing?
Thanks for having me. Certainly the talks in Beijing are all about the economy, about working together, but the environment the two leaders are facing is tricky, well, especially for Chancellor Merz representing Germany, because China is definitely the more powerful player in these talks. Generally speaking, the Chancellor wants to improve market access for German companies in China without abandoning the policy of de-risking, that is the targeted reduction of trade vulnerabilities. During the talks, the Chancellor wants to address the most pressing problems in the bilateral relationship from a German perspective: China's enormous export surplus, the Chinese export restrictions on rare earth elements and permanent magnets, as well as Beijing's support for Russia. Now, the latter is mostly political, of course, but just the economic side of these talks won't be easy to navigate.
Okay, Lars, how involved is corporate Germany in these talks between the Chancellor and the Chinese government?
That remains to be seen. We do know that Chancellor Merz is traveling with a delegation of 30 business leaders, including some representing the biggest German companies like Volkswagen or Siemens, both of them sending their respective CEOs with the Chancellor. Obviously, they've been having massive problems in China. Let me talk about Volkswagen as an example. Germany's biggest car maker has seen its market share in China pulverized by Chinese competitors. BYD and some others are eating their lunch. And Volkswagen is trying their best to fix the situation there by investing heavily in China, developing and building cars in China, even outsourcing some car part production to China. However, none of this would help Germany. Here, as a matter of fact, it would weaken production, it would cost jobs, and one of Chancellor Merz's most important jobs during this trip will be to balance the needs of certain companies with a much broader need to strengthen the German economy and not seize more ground to Beijing.
Thank you, Lars. Lars Holter there, reporting from DW in Berlin.